Somewhere in America right now, a dealer is looking at a car that has been sitting on his lot for 4.5 years worth of sales days, and it's brand new. Not a typo, not clickbait. That's real inventory data. I pulled the actual market day supply numbers. That's the metric dealers use internally to know exactly how long it'll take to clear a model off the lot, and ranked the 12 cars that are sitting the longest right now. Some of these you'll recognize. A couple will genuinely shock you. And by the end, you'll know exactly which ones to walk into a dealership and lowball, because these dealers are motivated to deal. Let's start at number 12. Number 12, the 2026 Audi SQ7, 255 days of supply. The SQ7 is Audi's performance version of a three-row luxury SUV, and on paper, it should be moving. It isn't. Only 71 units sold nationwide in the last 45 days. This is a classic priced into a corner situation. It sits above the mainstream Q7 and competes with a crowded field of German performance SUVs that all do roughly the same thing. When a niche trim like this stalls, dealers have almost no leverage to hold the line on price. If you want one, this is the moment. Number 11, 2026 Aston Martin DBX. 268 days of supply. Here's a fun one. The DBX starts north of $236,000 for the 707 trim, and Aston Martin dealers only moved 50 of them in the last 45-day window. This isn't really a story of a bad car. The DBX is genuinely respected. It's a story of an ultra-thin buyer pool. When your total addressable market is a few thousand people worldwide, even modest overproduction turns into a multi-hundred-day pileup fast. Number 10, 2026 Alfa Romeo Giulia, 270 days of supply. Only 25 units sold in the last 45 days, one of the lowest raw sales counts on this entire list. The Giulia is a genuinely fun-to-drive Italian sedan, but Alfa Romeo's US dealer network is thin. Brand trust for long-term reliability is shaky, and the sedan segment overall keeps shrinking as buyers migrate to crossovers. Great car, wrong moment in the market. Number 9, 2026 Polestar 4, 318 days of supply. Polestar's coupe SUV EV is a design statement. No rear window, camera-based rear view instead. Reviewers loved the concept. Buyers are lukewarm. Just 93 sold in 45 days against a swelling on-lot inventory. It's a preview of a broader theme you'll notice as we go up this list. EVs from brands without Tesla-level charging infrastructure and brand loyalty are struggling across the board in 2026. Number 8, 2026 Volkswagen ID4, 349 days of supply. This one stings a bit because the ID4 was supposed to be VW's mainstream EV breakthrough. Instead, it's sitting at nearly a year's worth of supply, with only 151 units moving every 45 days. Tax credit uncertainty, aggressive discounting from Tesla and Hyundai, and general EV adoption fatigue among mainstream buyers have all hit this model hard. If you've been EV curious but priced out of the competition, the ID4 right now is one of the most negotiable electric vehicles in the country. Number 7, 2026 Bentley Continental GTC, 350 days of supply. Yes, even Bentley has a glut. The convertible Continental GTC only sold 45 units in the last 45 days. Ultra-luxury convertibles are about as niche as it gets, and Bentley appears to have built more than the market currently wants. If you're shopping in this stratosphere, you have more leverage than you think. Number 6, 2026 Dodge Charger, 385 days of supply. This is the most important entry so far because unlike the ultra-luxury names above it, the Charger is a mainstream car, and it still sold 1,261 units in the last 45 days, the highest volume on this entire list. The problem is, Stellantis simply built way more than even that strong sales pace can absorb. The new electrified and inline-six Charger has had a rocky, confusing launch, and buyers loyal to the old V8 Charger Challenger have been slow to embrace the redesign. High volume, even higher inventory. A genuine oversupply story. Number 5. 2026 Bentley Continental GT. 400 days of supply. The coupe version of the Continental is even slower than its convertible sibling, with just 40 units sold in 45 days. 2 Bentley models, both cracking the top 6, tells you this isn't a one-off. It's Bentley's whole lineup running ahead of demand in the US right now. Number 4. 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander Plug-in Hybrid. 420 days of supply. Only solid plug-in hybrid on paper. Real EV range plus gas backup. No range anxiety. But Mitsubishi's brand pull in the US is a fraction of Toyota's or Honda's, and buyers shopping this segment keep defaulting to the RAV4 Prime instead. Good engineering, weak brand gravity. Number 3. 2026 Toyota BZ Woodland. 504 days of supply. This is the one that should worry Toyota. Even the mighty Toyota brand, which normally runs some of the tightest inventory in the entire industry, can't move this EV trim. 226 units sold sounds decent until you realize it's against a mountain of unsold stock. The BZ Woodland is proof that even trusted, reliability-obsessed buyers are hesitant to go electric with Toyota's current EV offering. Number 2. 2026 Nissan Rogue Plug-in Hybrid. 796 days of supply. Let that sink in. At the current sales pace, it would take over 2 years to clear existing Rogue PHEV inventory, and that's after the number dropped 26% from the previous month. Just 105 units sold in the last 45-day window. Nissan's plug-in hybrid tech is solid, but it launched into a segment where the RAV4 Prime and CR-V Hybrid already own buyer mindshare, and Nissan's recent financial struggles haven't helped consumer confidence in the brand. Number 1. 2026 Lexus ES Hybrid. 1,655 days of supply. This isn't close. The number 1 slowest selling new car in America right now is the Lexus ES Hybrid, sitting at 1,655 days of supply. That's over 4.5 years worth of inventory at the current sales rate, with only 39 units selling in the last 45 days despite 1,434 sitting on lots. Here's what makes this genuinely surprising. Lexus, as a brand, runs some of the tightest inventory in the entire auto industry, typically under 30 days. So how does one single trim end up with over 1,600 days of supply? The likely answer is a redesign or generational transition. Dealers and Lexus corporate appear to have significantly overbuilt this specific hybrid trim right as buyer attention shifts elsewhere in the lineup, or ahead of a refreshed model. It's a reminder that a high market day supply doesn't always mean a car is bad. Sometimes it just means the timing is off. But if you want one, you now know exactly why the finance manager is about to become your best friend.
So there's the real list. 12 real cars, real market day supply numbers, all current as of this month. Notice the pattern. It's not really about bad cars. It's overproduction, generational transitions, thin buyer pools, and EV adoption dragging its feet. Every single one of these is a car you can walk in and negotiate hard on. If this kind of data breakdown is useful to you, subscribe. I pull fresh inventory numbers every month, and this list changes fast. See you in the next one.